Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Strong Collectors Podcast. I'm your host, Dakota, here with my co-host, Jordan. And today, Jordan is wearing his brown pants because we're talking about the leaks for 2025. Not from Rectangular, so, maybe we take this with maybe a half a grain of salt, because this is probably for real. This was coming. I saw it first from Displaying Model Behaviors, but he was reporting on somebody else. He heard it from somewhere. Last time he reported the leaks, they were pretty accurate. And honestly, every time we report the leaks, they're decently accurate when we say they are. So anyway, Jordan has not seen these. You folks may have. This has been out for a couple weeks now. But Jordan's
Really?
going to
I
be.
thought that was last week.
Well, yeah, but
I
by
guess
the time I
weeks.
post this next
You're
week,
right.
yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway.
Yes, I managed to avoid all leaks, so this is completely new for me.
Yeah.
And
let me know in the comments. Is this completely new to you? I feel like this is old news, but I'm like very into when the leaks come out, so maybe it's not really out there for everybody. But now, Jordan, before we jump into this, we've got to thank the sponsor of today's episode, LegendsVerse. We're going to be doing a deep dive in our next episode. I'm going to be compiling all of my Mythic Legions into LegendsVerse. And you may be saying, Dakota, isn't LegendsVerse for Marvel Legends? It is, but it's for so much more now, because they have been adding so much to that. They've got G.I. Joes, they've been there. DC Multiverse, I've got mine added. But now they've added Mythic Legions. I don't know if he's got Mezco on there yet, but he's planning on doing that. He's got Mayfex on there. Tons of action figures, and there's more to come. I was emailing him, and he was saying he's got a whole list of things he's going to be adding. So be checking that out, because it seems nearly every day there's something new added. They've got a trading post, which I kind of want to get in on, because I'd love to sell my figures through there just to support the page. There's different message boards. You can post your own pictures. Tons of fun over there. And I definitely want to dive in. I want to see if we can get like a Strong Collectors like message board or something like that, like the old school days of the internet. So now, Jordan, hold on to your pants, because here we go. We've got several here. This is a substantial list. I saved some of the heavy hitters for you towards the end, so we're slightly out of order if you've seen this list online. But first off, we're going to start off with X-Force. X-Factor. X-Factor Jean Grey. She's going to come in the green and yellow, and then we're going to get a X-Factor Cyclops. So the green and yellow isn't really the one people are super like. I see a lot more love for the red and yellow one. I don't know. The green and yellow is it's a look. So they could just repaint it down the line. Cyclops, they've kind of already done this look, but maybe there's different looks. We've got our Cyclops and X-Men we're a little bit more in the Jim Lee-ish looks for ourselves, I think.
Right.
Now we're going to get into X-Force. So we did X-Factor. Now we're doing X-Force. We're going to be getting a Warpath and X-23 2-pack. So a little weird when they do that, where they put something that came out in a multi-pack in another multi-pack, because this Warpath had come in that 3-pack with Psylocke and Archangel, right? I'm pretty sure that's who it was.
Yeah.
So now you're getting them again in another 2-pack, but now it's 2 instead of 3. Anyway, I don't know. We've gotten both of these characters before, but updates. Sticking with X-Force, we're going to be getting Archangel. So I'm a little bit excited about that one.
Oh, of course.
Are we going to see some new wings here? New metal wings?
I think we're going to have to, right?
I think it's about that time.
Yeah, some updates on those metal Archangel wings. So
yeah,
I'd be very curious to see that with the new wing tech that they seem to be working on.
Because they can't just repaint the feather wings. That's not enough. And I don't think putting out what would you if you did the old metal wings on, like, you can't even do the Vulcan body because you can't have the butterfly joints, I don't think.
I'm gonna be honest, dude. I never really cared for the metal Hasbro Archangel wings. So
yeah, I mean, I like them enough, but I do think I'm
gonna
be
prefer
better.
my Toy Biz missile launching wings. Not gonna lie.
That's that old school.
Oh yeah. But I'm excited for the improvement.
Yeah, I agree. Next, let's go ahead and stick with the X-Men. We're gonna get a Banshee on the green suit. So this is probably that classic one that everybody's been really wanting. Hasbro did it back in the Blob, or maybe the Annihilus Build-A-Figure wave. I thought that one was pretty decent, honestly. I think the fabric wings were much better than the type of wings they're doing now. So we'll see if there's any improvements on the kind of wing glider tech. I really hope so. Then we're going to get a Professor X. This is going to be from X-Men 97 in the hover chair.
Oh,
kind of interesting. We still haven't seen the rectangular leak from like the 2024 leaks with the Professor. Oh, wait, did we? No, we didn't. Because I was supposed to be in like a jumpsuit or something, I thought. Or was
Yeah, I
this
thought they
the
thought the Savage
helmet
Land
head one?
jumpsuit, maybe? Might have been the
Maybe that
helmet
was
head.
just him predicting that. Yeah, it might be that helmet head one. Then you're going to get a Generation X Husk and then a Fabian Cortez. So I'm curious to see how they do Husk, because it's kind of a weird power set to like display as an action figure. Where she's like, she like tears her skin off pretty much.
Yeah, it's almost like always in motion as a character. So how do
Right.
you display that as a, I don't know. Maybe
Yeah,
we'll
I
do
mean,
something
maybe you
creative.
could have alternate arms. That would be my hope. You could like swap on a silver or something. Fabian Cortez makes me excited that maybe we see some more acolytes. Hopefully a Colossus.
Or yeah, yeah, that'd be cool.
Go back and watch that 5-pack prediction. I think that's what that was from.
Yeah, probably.
All right, next we're going up to Sony PlayStation. We're going to get a Black Cat, which I feel like we kind of have a look of Black Cat. I mean, I haven't played those games, but from pictures I've seen, I thought this kind of looks like the Kingpin Black Cat.
I think it's
But I might
different
be
enough.
wrong.
I think it's kind of more like that tactical suit goggle look rather than like, skin tight like cloth suit. So
then we're going to also get a Ghost Spider. Probably just looks pretty similar to a comic version, I'd imagine. And then it doesn't really say what this is, but it says alternate suit Spider-Man. And then it's like designated as 0.99. So I don't know if that means 20.99, because it's just 0.99. So it could just be like a label for any one of those alternate suits. Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a million different suits in that game, so
Right, exactly.
The possibilities.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the 99th one is, but we'll be seeing it soon. We're also going to be getting an ultimate Miles Morales. So I'm hoping this is going to be that updated, smaller body, because the other ones have been pretty good, like from Space Venom. I think that's probably the best. I don't know about it. I haven't really had any of the Spider-Verse ones because I'm not super interested in those. But I'd be interested in this one. Do you still have what was that? GameStop? No, it wasn't GameStop, but the Gamerverse one.
Yeah, I still have that one. Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if you'd
I
want to
like that. I
update
thought that one was pretty good.
I agree.
I don't know. I'd be curious to see. I mean, like you said, it's pretty similar to the main look. That it's not like night and day, in my opinion.
Right.
I guess we'll have to see how it looks. But
yeah,
that's cool.
Then we're going to be getting a Tobey Maguire Spider-Man in the black suit. Kind of cool.
Okay.
I don't know if do you have any interest
People
in
love
that, Jordan?
that.
I know you were excited about the 3-pack when it was coming.
I was pretty disappointed though. Remember by the 3-pack.
You had the hype though, but yeah.
I guess, but even then, dude, I go with Toy Biz. Sorry.
Okay.
So if it's just like a black repaint of that one, I think
I don't know.
Hard pass for me.
Okay. Oh wow. Okay. I'm surprised, but there's better things coming. Don't worry.
All right.
We're going to be getting a Daredevil from the new show, The Born Again, and then also a Punisher. I would assume from the same show. It says MCU Punisher, so I think those are going to be pretty good upgrades from the last ones. Even though the last ones I think were pretty decent, especially that Daredevil was a good Netflix Daredevil from the Man Thing wave. And then we're going to get I don't know if you still got this, Jordan, but it might be time to sell. Deadpool from the SDCC 2-pack. This says SDCC single pack Deadpool.
Okay. Time to sell.
I don't know. Again, if you love that Deadpool, which I do really like that Deadpool, so I'm going to keep mine. He is going pretty high. I think he's like $70 because I had an extra one that I sold. I don't know. That's pretty high. But I don't know that you're going to get all those accessories. So he's had a ton of hands, extra head,
That's
lots of
true.
weapons. I don't think you're going to get
Yeah.
all that in this single pack version. It'll probably be on the same body, but
Mm-hmm.
you're going to get a lot less accessories. So if that's important to you, maybe you want to hold on to the one you've got. Now we're going into an Iron Man wave. You're going to get Iron Man. I don't know which one. I feel like that Heroes Return, whichever one that is, that's kind of been leaked since last year, hasn't come out yet.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe that's going to be this one, because I
Yeah.
would be kind of interested in that one. Then we're all right. The big shocker, everybody. Mandarin. Mandarin is on the list. I would
Wow.
assume this is going to be on that retro card, more armored up Mandarin, because I really don't.
Mm.
I don't know how many people want the like classic, like all ropes look, but like as a action figure, that's going to kind of suck.
Like the
So
green alien looking guy with the armor type thing.
right, you kind of need him in the a little bit more posable that way, at least, because
Mm-hmm.
I think
That makes sense.
a Marvel Legend with just straight ropes would not go over well. This is within the Iron Man wave, but I don't know how, if it's going to be on the retro card, because it says Crossbones and Constrictor 2-pack, which was on Rectangular's leaks for this year, 2024.
Hmm.
So apparently this is maybe got pushed back to next year, but I don't know how that really works in with the Iron Man wave, if it's on the retro
Mm.
card like I'm assuming it is, but it may not be. And then we're also going to get in that same wave a Punisher. I don't remember him being in the Iron Man show. Maybe he showed up. Maybe this isn't the retro card, so maybe it's just, Iron Man and Punisher have crossed paths at some point in the comics, so it could have to do with that. I don't know if it's probably not Iron Man's anniversary next year, is it? I feel like, I don't know. It's always somebody's anniversary. Anyway, last one in that wave is going to be a U.S. agent, and that one was kind of in the show, so that would be more of that. I think it was ForceWorks was the kind of
It's
Avengers-ish
like a
team.
comic U.S. agent.
Well, but I
Mm.
think he looks a little more like armored up. I don't know. Watch the video and I'll put in pictures of him.
Okay.
Um, it's definitely, it's not that like black and red and white one.
Okay.
It's
All right.
more
I have to look.
blue and armory.
I wasn't super well versed in the Iron Man animated show. I confess
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I wasn't either, or like I was watching it when it was like I was really little, so I don't remember much of it if I've seen all of it or not. But
Mm-hmm.
they had a
All right.
decent part in it. Like with that Scarlet Witch, that version of her I would assume be coming. You could see all the ones that we assume are going to be coming on that Iron Man retro card if you go back and watch that video. Now we're getting into a little bit more of the things that I think you're going to be excited for, Jordan.
All right. Let's do it.
First wave. This is going to be a Marvel versus Capcom. So
No,
this seems like
you're
kind of how they
lying.
did Earth's Mightiest and
No, dude.
what
Come
did they
on.
do this
Marvel
year? Whatever they
versus
did this year.
Capcom.
Yeah. So first one on
Oh
the
no.
list, you got a Shumagorath.
Ooh.
I feel like you're
Okay.
going to need that for your magic displays. I would assume he's going to be probably substantial, right? I never played that game as much as you did, so
He wasn't like giant, but I mean, they could make him bigger if they wanted
a
to.
little
I
like a
guess.
normal deluxe or something, maybe
Yeah.
$40.
Okay.
Then there's a Juggernaut,
All
which
right.
I think could be cool if we got like a maybe butterfly joint Juggernaut, because I had
Mm-hmm.
like a kind of a knockoff Juggernaut from, what was that, AliExpress, and that was pretty cool. You're gonna get a 2-pack. The rest of these are gonna be 2-packs. Captain America and Venom, which I don't need any more Venoms for sure, but at the same time, every Venom I see from Hasbro, I kind of want. So
Well, and if
who
it's going to
knows?
be stylized, this is very intriguing to me how
Mm,
stylized they'll be to look like the game, where it's kind of like that animated look. Um, so because Venom had like, if I remember right, like the blue tinges in
right.
the game,
Okay.
and then he had those cool accessories where like he'd shoot out like the giant Venom mouth. So that'd be kind of
Okay.
fun. Kind of throw it
Nice.
back. Remember in like the Toy Biz where they'd have those like Venom trap
Yeah,
weapons or whatever. So that'd be
that would
fun.
be fun.
I bet you the packaging will be off the hook
Yeah.
on these.
If they could do that kind of like Jada Toys is doing their Street Fighter
Oh
stuff,
yeah.
make it
Uh huh.
more like arcade looking. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh baby.
Woo. Okay.
And who knows? There's a lot they could do with Captain America too, because we
Mhm.
don't have like an all pinless butterfly joint Captain America. I don't think. I guess maybe the ultimate one is that way, but I think we want like a more comic-y looking, not ultimates.
That's how they do it,
Next
man.
2-pack.
That's how they get you.
No holes in the shield too.
Right. Yeah. Hopefully.
Um, which I like the holes. I'm not complaining about the holes, but I understand if you don't want them. Next two pack is War Machine and Omega Red. I don't know that there's going to be any improvements on War Machine above
Mm-hmm.
what was it, the Walmart one or whatever the deluxe one was that came out. That one's really
Mm-hmm.
good. I like that a lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Omega Red, I don't need another Omega Red. I don't think I actually have Omega Red in my collection right now. I got the Toy Biz one, but that's just
That's how
nostalgia.
much you don't
Um,
need it.
yeah. Um, so yeah, I don't know about that one. We'll see when that one comes out. I'm not nearly as tempted by
Right.
that.
Okay.
Then we've got a Wolverine and Silver Samurai. I don't know. Makes sense. I don't. I have a lot of Wolverines, especially from this year.
Okay.
Not what I need. The last one is going to be Psylocke and Thanos. I think a lot of people are going to be jonesing for Psylocke. I'm
Yeah.
surprised. I don't know. I really like the Walmart or no, is it Walmart? Whatever that like kind of deluxe Thanos is. I'll put a picture up on screen. But
Yeah.
I
No,
really
I
like
think it
that
was
one.
Walmart. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because I know there's like the Walmart kind of more armored Thanos. That's not the
Mm-hmm.
one. It's kind of just like the comic one. It's the best comic one. So not sure how they would improve on that, but it's possible. So how are you feeling about Marvel versus Capcom, Jordan?
I mean, I got so excited that I forgot they would only be doing Marvel characters, so I was waiting for the Capcom ones to drop, but I should have put that together. My other first thought was, holy crap, this is gonna be where they put the single pack Blackheart to be like, all right, if you didn't buy
mm,
Blackheart, there you go. Never
imagine
mind. Psych,
I
you
would.
didn't have to buy all those. Because he was pretty I mean, not prominent, but I remember him a lot from those games.
Uh-huh.
Um, yeah, I mean, I guess those make sense as picks for sure. It
You
seems
need me to
kinda
go through
like
them
a
again
way
because
to
you were so
move.
excited you forgot them all.
I mean, I think I remember. I'm just saying,
Okay.
like, it kinda makes sense, like, it's kind of a way to move figures, some of them that you maybe wouldn't necessarily sell if
Mm-hmm.
you just put them out on their own again. Even like a
Right.
random new Venom, random new Cap. It's like, oh, it's together, it's new packaging. Like
Yeah.
Omega Red, War Machine seems kinda like, I mean, I guess maybe if you don't have them or you don't have one of them and you're like,
Yeah.
"I might as well get it." "Oh, I get another figure too."
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like I said, the packaging is probably gonna be super cool,
Right.
so and then depending on how stylized they go with the art
True.
on the figures, I think that could be pretty cool. Definitely at least
Yeah.
it was Venom and Cap, right?
Yeah.
That's probably the one I'd be most likely to get. I don't
Same.
think I'm
Same
gonna
here.
be like, go all out and go nuts, but Shumagoroth
Right.
sounds cool too, though,
Yeah.
so that'd be
Yeah.
kinda
You're gonna
fun.
need him for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Juggernaut tempts me a little bit. And that's
Yeah.
probably the only other one. But yeah, Captain America and Venom are my two. Another one. This is just a single, not a part of a wave, just on its own. We've got a classic Adam Warlock. So checking that off your
Whoa,
wish
whoa,
list.
hey, okay, alright. You got me. I'm in.
And then the last,
Dang, okay.
this is the last category here. I think that Adam Warlock might have been on your first wish list. I don't know. Y'all
Yeah.
have to go back and watch all of our wish lists to see which one that was on for Jordan, but I know it was on one of them.
Mhm.
Um, last one that we've got here. This is going to be a wave. It's a Spider-Man wave. We're starting off with Retro Chameleon, which I think is kind of the main one that is left to
Mhm.
be checked off the box. I mean, maybe Vulture, but I think Retro Chameleon is way more prominent in the show. A 90s Clone Saga Kane. So that's going to be kind of
Oh,
the
that makes
more,
a lot of sense.
yeah, he's got kind of like a cape, torn off poncho type of thing. It looks
And I
pretty
always
cool.
thought he looked
It's a good
cool.
look. Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
A female Electro. So I don't know who is really I don't even know if I've read a single story with her.
They did
But
that in, like, 20, I don't know, 14-ish, if I
okay.
remember right. Unless it was before,
Uh,
but that's where I remember that character. Yeah.
Next up is Spider Boy and Spider Man Unlimited. So those are the two teases that we got
Mhm.
from SDCC. This makes a lot more sense in this type of a wave versus the last kind of that like leaks, but probably not video we did. That one we didn't really believe that one. So just don't tell us we were wrong. And then we've got an Agent Venom, which you've probably had the old one, right?
I have, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty good figure. It's got to be
Mhm.
one of the last figures that used ball joint hips, though. Um,
Yeah.
so it definitely is due for an update. And then I
Mhm.
would assume they're gonna just redo that kind of like they did before, and then do a repaint with Agent Anti Venom.
Mhm.
But I'm excited to see that one. I'll probably end up getting that. I'd like to read some more
Mhm.
stories with him because I haven't read very much with him, but it's
Agent
just a
Venom?
character.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That was a cool, arc. That was pretty
yeah.
fun. I think you'd like it.
Then we're also going to get an anti Venom, which that was from I think maybe the Absorbing Man wave or something like that. Which again was a good figure, but I think it could be a lot better,
Mhm.
especially by today's figures. That one, it kind of
Yeah.
was. I don't know if it was that body, but the like torso where it like where the ab crunch was. There was like a gap
Yeah.
where you could like shift it sideways instead of like up and down. It
Mhm.
would go like it was weird. Uh,
I
Best for
think I've
last,
had
Jordan.
that one too, but okay. Best for last.
Battle damage Spider Man.
No!
Yeah, baby.
You made that up. You promise?
Nope, it's there. I promise.
Wow.
All the
Dang.
dreams are coming true.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
know that
an
it's going to
Adam
be the like crazy super deluxe
yeah,
anything like that,
I
but
don't expect it to be to that level, but I mean,
hmm
alright. I'm
yeah.
glad you listened, Hasbro. Thank you.
It was all you, Jordan.
Oh, that's cool, man. That's a for sure get for me.
I figured it would be.
I'd at least like some alternate heads though with varying kinds of torn mask. I doubt I'll get it, but
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
I could see maybe like a torn mask face and then like a just a Peter beat up face, kind of like they did with the Craven 2 pack.
Yeah, I'd take
Um,
that.
yeah.
Okay.
So I don't know if you
Wow.
remember everything, but I'll go through the list and tell you what you're probably going to get. Obviously, Battle
All
Damage
right.
Spider Man.
I will listen.
Do you have any interest in a Retro Chameleon?
Like from the VHS or not like show
Yeah,
style, you
like the
think? Or
cartoon.
are you
Yeah. Uh
saying
huh.
yeah. Um I think so. I don't think he's like a for
Okay.
sure I gotta get have him, but I
Sure.
mean, I'd be intrigued
Okay.
depending on
You're going
how
to
he
be picking
looks.
up Adam Warlock.
Oh yeah.
Um, like you said, you're tempted by Captain America Venom. That's a strong possibility.
Mm-hmm.
Same with Shumagora. Um, I think if it's a classic Punisher, I think you're going to pick that up
Okay.
because you don't really have a classic Punisher, do you? Or I don't know if you have any interest in him, but I mean, I think you should. I'm interested if it's classic.
Yeah, I don't think I do, actually.
Well, okay, what would you be more interested in, a classic Punisher or a Spider-Man the Animated Series Punisher, or neither? Maybe you don't
Probably a
pick.
classic one. I
Okay,
mean, but I hope for the fans they get the animated series. But I don't know though. I feel like it'd be split on what people want, to be honest. I'm not sure what
okay.
is like more desirable.
I feel like I want you to want the Daredevil and Punisher from the MCU, but I think we're just kind of over the MCU figures in general. But I think that's a show that you're excited
Mm,
for. That's a show, right? Not
I
a movie.
am. Yep, it's a show. And
Okay.
I mean, I know you said those ones were good. I think they could really use an update though, not gonna lie.
Okay. Sorry,
Um,
are those
and
tempting?
I hope Punisher is not with like the trench coat, so you can actually pose him.
Mm,
But I think definitely born again MCU style Daredevil could, with modern technology, be pretty sweet. So
okay.
more tempted by Daredevil than Punisher, but
Yeah, I figured.
we'll see how hyped I'm feeling as we get to the
Okay.
show.
Um, and that's probably all you're gonna pick up, unless I don't know if you have any interest in the Dark Avengers Moonstone.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so. My list is, I don't know if it's as substantial, but it usually is. I'll probably be getting Archangel depending on the
Mm-hmm.
wings. If those
Yeah.
are updated, I'll probably grab him. If they're the same as they've always been, high chance I'll pass on that. For sure, picking up Moonstone for my Dark Avengers.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Spider is tempting depending on how she looks. Um, don't need any of the X-Men really. And the Punisher, like I said, if it's classic, I'll take him. If it's more cartoon style, probably pass. Captain
Mm-hmm.
America and Venom, I'll have to see how they look, but I'm tempted there. And then out of the Spider-Man one, the Spider-Man wave, for sure I want Spider-Man Unlimited.
Mm-hmm.
Almost positive I want Agent Venom and Anti Venom. I don't know that I need a battle damage Spider-Man as bad as you do.
It's all
I'd
right.
also like to see what 90s Clone Saga Kane looks like as a figure
Yeah.
because it's cool looking. That
Yeah.
is going to do it for this Leaks episode. Let us know down in the comments what you're most excited for. Make sure you go check out LegendsVerse. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, stay strong.